Go.
Oh wait, crap, we're doing this.
Good evening, how you doing? Do you know why I stopped you? Sir, I'm not entirely... I know I was speeding. You stopped me for speeding. You know how fast you were going? No? How fast were they going? You were doing 89 and a 55. You know what that means? You were doing more than 30 miles an hour of the speed limit. You realize when you're doing 31 over the speed limit, you automatically must retake the test. You lose your license. Alright? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Well, sir, hold on. I'm still looking for my insurance and registration and stuff. So I can't find my registration and insurance. I think my girlfriend stuffed it somewhere. She don't like me. She's always mad. I'm sorry, that's what I said. Because you're always mad and I figured you were waiting for me to speed and get a ticket. And you knew I wasn't going to find a registration and insurance. They were going to put me on the ground. But that's not what happened. He was nice and he said that. He was like, well, the good news, I'm in a good mood tonight. So, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to write you a failure to follow some blah 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 blah. What means that you did not obey the sign that was posted before you. Meaning the speed limit was 55 and you didn't obey. Okay, that means it's not going to go on your driver's license. So I'll be right back. He walked away. On his computer, right? I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, they don't move around too much. Oh shit, he just grabbed his shotgun. He's about to arrest me. And I was like, well, nah. And then, like, I was explaining to her, and she goes, yo, shit, man, good thing you pulled the radar to take it down. Then he come back to the window. All right. Now, it's a good thing I'm being generous tonight.
You guys need to back up. You're too close.
The generosity of me is that, listen, I'm going to give you this. The name of this big gentleman's piece of paper about this big, about this wide, and this long. And he said, you can read this, or you can read this, but you can read it on your own time, because I'm busy right now. This is just a job to me. But I'm being nice, and I'm going to write you a ticket for failing to obey a speed limit sign. So, shit, I forgot. So the sign that you didn't obey is $110.12. $110.12. Here you go. You can read the rest of this when you want to. Now you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Because I'm sorry. Oh, I thought we were still high-fiving. And then, bullshit, man, he said to me, man, this is just a job to me, man. Listen, let me give you some advice. From now on, if you ain't doing more than 10 over the speed limit, you ain't got to worry about them stopping you. And I said, oh. And he said, now be careful, because there's another guy up the road. He's in an unmarked car, though. You ain't going to see him. You ain't going to find him. He finds you. I said to him, you wouldn't be willing to tell me how far he is. And I shit you not. This man said to me, hell, I'll tell you where he is. He is 8 miles up the road in an unmarked police car 8 miles from now. He says, this is just a job for me, and I told him I was going to beat him tonight. I was going to get more tickets than him. And I was like, you're seriously going to tell me where he's at? And he was like, 8 miles from here. He's at the other end when it starts at 65. Right? So he hands me my ticket. He says, have a nice evening. I said something funny. He laughed. And then he went away. Then I drove off, right? And I shit you not, 8.1 miles later, I look across in the oncoming lanes, and sure enough, the unmarked unit's got somebody pulled over. And I thought to myself, that was the loveliest officer ever. He didn't suspend my license. He didn't write me a $300 ticket. He said, here, I'm gonna give you a $110 ticket, but that's it. Have a nice motherfucking night. Besides, he wasn't wearing his hat. Oh my God, I just realized. He wasn't wearing his hat. He couldn't write me a ticket. He was a state trooper with no hat on. Oh my God. He didn't have his hat on. He didn't have his hat on. State law. No hat. Oh my God.